Hello, my name is Jamie J with Live with Bottleneck, your host, Live with Bottleneck, where we help stop the bottleneck in your business and in your life. And today I have Krishna Murti on with us. And I understand that I didn't properly pronounce it, but I'm trying my best. And we're going to be talking about sales and marketing from the web perspective and how they're able to support you. With over 100 clients already, they're looking to really make an impact. And so hopefully we can talk a little bit about websites and SEO and conversions and all that kind of cool stuff. And hopefully this resonates with you. So let me go ahead without any further ado, and I'll get the show started and we'll get to cranking. All right, here we go. All right, making sure all my devices are on mute. If you want to participate in the discussion by any time, please just leave a question or a comment, and we'll make sure to address those. If you're watching this in evergreen mode, still leave your questions. I'll make sure to get this to Krishna, and we'll get your questions answered. In the meantime, let me go ahead and kick this off. Today, I'm going to be talking with the one and only Krishna Murti. He's the marketing manager, and we're going to be talking about sales marketing via the web. And why can Krishna help you stop the bottleneck in your business? Well, he's the marketing manager at Incrementors. Incrementors is an award-winning digital marketing agency that helps clients to grow their business online by generating more traffic, leads, and of course, sales. Incrementors specializes in providing customized, tailored online marketing solutions highly specific to the needs of their clients. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead and get started and introduce you to the one and only Krishna Murti. How are you, Krishna?
I'm doing good. Thank you, Jamie.
Where are you in the world?
Right now I am located in Delhi, India, but we have a presence all over the world. So we have multiple offices.
Oh, fantastic. But you're coming all the way from, wow, that's a long time, far time. What time is it there? As of the time of this recording, it's 2 p.m. here Central Time.
Right now it's 12:30 a.m. in the night.
Wow. So you stayed up extra late for this. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Well, can you tell us a little bit more about what it is that you do and what is Incrementors and what is this whole thing about sales and marketing that you can help so many people with?
Yeah, sure. So basically, we do digital marketing that focuses on search engine optimization, PPC, and we also provide services like website design and development. So we help small and medium-sized businesses to grow their online visibility through advanced practices, because search engine optimization is an extensive process these days for which you have to have yourself geared with a lot of skills and knowledge. So we provide that kind of our expertise to build small businesses like chiropractors, real estate agents, dentistries, law firms, these kind of businesses, and also e-commerce stores to grow their visibility online with our powerful digital marketing strategies. But also not only that, we also help our clients to educate them with how they should run their business properly with proper sales practices. So yeah, like for example, every time you want to sell your product at the top, there is a lot of competition going on, right? So you always must have some USP, unique selling propositions. So talking about that, every brand stand out to be having a USP. Then that you can leverage that USP in your online presence and make that your elevator pitch on your website, on your social media, and all across the internet. So whenever like you are selling something, the intent of buyer is to know about why they should get that product or service first of all, why they even need a chiropractor, or why they even need a dentist, or why they even need a surgeon. So first we need to answer that, why do they even need that product or the service. So that is called demand generation. The second thing is why they should like buy from you. So exactly, there are a lot of competitors, right? So why you, why not others? What makes you different? What, how your products are different or service is different from others? Why they should not go to the neighborhood company instead of you? So that is the second most important question that every business owner should answer to themselves. And the third most important question is why now? Because every time you may go and try to make a sale, right, you need to have that kind of sense of urgency to the customers, that why they should buy now, what's the reason behind it, is there any sales going on, is there any offers going on, what advantage do they have to get it right now. So today I have some strategies which talks about how we can leverage the sales once the leads are coming in, because the most struggle business owner face is that even though their like marketing funnel is great, their distribution channel is great, but still they lack in converting those customers. So like I have some strategies that I would like to share with the audience, so that they can learn about how they can expand their growth with the sales of strategies.
Fantastic. So I just want
So
to
shall we?
kind of, yeah, before you go into that, I just want to, you named three things that you need to have. And this can be on your website, in your messaging, in social media. First is, how is your product or service going to help the client, going to support the client? Is that correct? That's number one.
Yep, exactly.
And number two is, what makes you different, right?
Yep.
Why? And number three is, why now?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, perfect. So those are three really good tips. And I noticed one thing too, when you look at your website, right? When you go to your website, I see something on there that I think is pretty interesting. And what that is right here. You can see right at the top, boost your sales in the next 6 months. What's neat about this, in my opinion, is you're talking directly on how that's going to affect the client. So the client's
Yeah.
coming and they can see exactly what you're doing for them, right? It's not all about,
Yeah.
we're the best company in the world. See how you can get your, you're not talking about yourself, you're talking about them. I think that's really important. So I just wanted to pull that out there. Now, the second part of that, you said you have some tips and strategies you want to share with us. Can you share those now?
Yeah, sure. So let's talk about those strategies. So the first one is creating a now or never deal. So basically, there must be some offers in your products, that if someone is coming in a lead funnel and they are in the final stage of making the decision, and they say that I
Krishna,
will let you know.
we're only seeing a black screen here.
Oh, can you see me now?
I can see you now. Yes.
All right, all right. So I was saying that the first one is creating a now or never deal. So the now or never deal means basically when someone is going to make a decision. So while in the decision making phase, we need to provide a strong reason for them to choose the product right now. So that can be in form of an offer, that can be in form of a additional discount, or something unique that they will miss out. Like it's kind of creating FOMO, fear of missing out. So if we can create a FOMO while uh, in the final stage of selling a product, then it can increase the like sales amount by up to like 15 to 20% very easily, because most customers come at the final stage, they say that I will let you know, I will think about it, or I will just, maybe I don't need that right now. So that is something, is a first strategy that I would recommend to start with, and that creates a lot of impact.
Okay,
So
cool.
moving
So the
on
first
to
one is a
the
now or never
next.
deal.
Yep.
Okay, what's the next one?
Yep. So the next one is called landmine strategy. So every time you go to a shopping mall, right? So there is at the shopping mall, at the end of the cash counter, there are a lot of chocolates or very easily selling products like gums, or like some easily selling products they put at the end of the shopping mall because they are no brainer. So every product that you sell, there should be some no brainer add-ons to that product. So for example, if you are going to a like a beautician, like you as a like to do your facial, then they can also ask you, can I do your nails as well? There is a 50% discount going on our like beauty parlor. You can also get nails for just this much money extra by paying this much money. So that small add-ons, which is called landmine strategy, will help to sell upsell the existing customer by additional amount.
Perfect.
And the third one is like yeah, go
oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
Okay. So the third one is always ask for orders. So you every business owner, they have a lot of clients that they deal with, but they always hesitate to ask, do you have or do you need something from me right now? For example, we have like dealt with a lot of business owners. Whenever we say that you should send email to your customers, existing customers, letting them know that are you looking for a product, then they always say this won't work for us. We never ask our client whether they need the product or service right now or not. But we feel that it's most important for us to keep asking or keep reminding them whether they need the product or service right now or not, because it in form of direct asking or in form of value creation. So value creation means, let's say you are a dietitian, right? You don't need to always like pitch your customers to get a dietary supplement or a access like a course, fitness course. What you can do is you can start providing free courses, like free materials to them, so that they can keep looking at your brand name again and again. And every day they look at your brand name, they are unconsciously becoming your customers. So whenever they need something which you are selling, the first name comes in their mind is will be you, because you are creating that aura. So always ask for orders if possible.
I love that. I
And
love
the
that.
next one is,
Oh, go ahead.
yep, yeah, the next one is middle one strategy. So the middle
What
one
is it
strategy
called?
is basically middle one strategy. Middle one.
Middle one?
Middle one. Yeah, middle one strategy. So in the middle one strategy, like kind of you create a package instead of just selling, letting you know that, hey, my product is $100 and you will get this and this and this for this price, $100. You will get the following stuff, right? That is one approach. But instead of saying that, let's say there is one product which I sell for 80, but you can get like for $100 you get this, for 150 you get this. So we create kind of package, so that instead of people thinking about whether I should buy from a seller A or seller B, should I buy their the package 1, 2, or 3? So you are narrowing down the decision to your company instead of them selecting from other companies. So it makes them to choose from the 3 packages instead of 3 competitors. So you make the decision complicated for them. Uh, so it creates a chance for them to select you. That is like middle one strategy, and most people go for the middle one, like middle package always, not the cheapest one, because they always worry about losing out, and they very less like go about the higher package. You can see this strategy very well done in iPhones. So iPhones has their very cheap versions, right? Like the ones which they sell for cheaper, but they have a like Pro Max as well, which costs a lot. But there is a middle one which sells like the most, because the cost wise it's efficient, and it's better for the organization like Apple to have that kind of money coming in. If they can they sell the higher one, that's also good, but obviously there are less people likely to buy them. So it's always good to have multiple options and create a middle one package for your customers so that they can decide whether they should go with you, or like which package they should go with you.
Okay. Yeah, this is
Yep.
good. This is all good strategy. And I think this is something that people knows. I have one question because this happens to me a lot. Because a lot of the assistants that we place in American companies are from the Philippines, and they're often
Yep.
concerned about the difference in the cultural differences, right? The speaking and the understanding, because a lot of the clients that we have in the U.S. or English speaking countries, that is one of their main concerns. Have you found this to be a concern of your clients that are located in the U.S. or growing in the U.S.?
Yeah, it was a concern, but for that we also have to like we our team is available for the Eastern time zone as well. Our client representative who talks with the customers on a daily basis, they are also available on the Eastern time zone. So as long as the chat goes on, they are getting the same kind of communication which they would get with a native person. And the comparative advantage is that with us they are getting at a much lower price as compared to what they would be paying for to a native person. And the other thing is that if you buy like you buy from a native person or a native company, there will be certain number of hours, let's say 10 hours, 5 hours of commitment they would make. And you cannot expect more out of that. So you cannot go above and beyond. They have certain terms you need to follow. But with hiring someone offshore, it gives a lot of flexibility for you to ask for more as well,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's really important. I just wanted to address that because it's kind of like the 800-pound gorilla in the room, right? I experience this a lot with offshoring, and a lot of people are hesitant to do that. But now with the onset of technology, it's really shrunk the world, and it opens up that talent pool to so many more opportunities wherever you are in this world. Um,
yep.
we are 100% remote here at Bottleneck, 100%, with team members in South Africa and the majority of them in the Philippines. And we've seen that it's over time, people are understanding more how to navigate these roads. And so we've instilled special training on how to communicate more effectively. And I think communication is a huge key. So I would think that that would be one of the biggest hurdles, not only getting your message out, but then having to deal with that remote long-term relationship. So you
Yeah.
have over 100 clients already. About how many of those clients are in the US?
90% of the clients are in US or Canada. So majority of our client base is from US and Canada. And as far as you said, the communication is very important. So we also believe in that. That's why we have a uh, just like a request resolution system on which every time the request comes in, we make sure that the request is being resolved within 24 hours. And as far as the communication goes, we make sure that the chat are being actively we are flexible with that communication. If the client prefers WhatsApp or Skype or whatever communication method they prefer, we always be available on their preferred platform. So every time we have multiple chat channels opened on, we are not like sticking with the own like a software on which we ask customer to log in every day to chat with us. Not that complicated. We just let them, you can message us anywhere you like. Just let us know that you will be messaging us from that platform, so that every day we are checking there, and we make sure that you are always being notified whenever there is an update.
I love that. I love that. Good job, man. Um, do you have anything else that you would like to say before we wrap? Because I know we're getting close. I promised 20 minutes. Do you have anything else that you'd like to say before we wrap today?
Yeah, there is one small thing, like these strategy which I shared about sales improvement, marketing improvement, right? We have helped 10,000 plus clients so far with digital marketing, especially like SEO and these strategies. Like if you are seeing our channels, you can look at our social media, our YouTube channel, and our like client testimonial and all. So you'll be able to understand that we are really good at what we are doing, and we have helped a lot of businesses to grow like scale their marketing effort, their digital presence with the right strategies in the right time.
Wow, that's fantastic. Krishna, thank you for sharing with us these strategies. That's amazing. So I really appreciate you taking the time to come on. Do you have just a second? And I'll go ahead and wrap up here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll be right with you. So I've been talking with Krishna Murti. Again, apologies for the pronunciation. But what I really liked about it is he's very methodical and he has the processes right in place. Helping out over 10,000 clients, that's a lot of people that they've helped out. So something must be going on right. Currently over 100 clients, and they have 90% of them here in the US and North America and Canada. So highly encourage you to reach out to incrementors.com for any SEO, web marketing, sales marketing, anything like that, to see if you can do it. You could do it more affordably that way. Plus, they're producing results over there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had it on here. So Krishna and his company, incrementors.com, can help stop the bottleneck in your business. So right before we wrap up, if you want to learn how you can break through the bottleneck in your business today, go to Bottleneck.Online/BTV. I am an author. Go check it out. QuitRepeatingYourself.com, where you can go and look at my book, How Today's Leaders Are Using Systems and Processes to Grow Their Business the Right Way. Today, I've been talking with Krishna Murti, the marketing manager over at Elementors, and it's sales marketing is all we've been talking about. And if you missed the previous episode, I had a special conversation with Gordon McDougall. He's our executive vice president. We talked about how to hire a virtual assistant, and a lot of people can resonate with that. Coming soon to your earbuds, I'm going to be talking with Zachary Booth. He's a coach and visionary of Driving for Dollars Mastery. Learn how you can generate $40,000 in a 40 days challenge. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much for listening to my conversation with Krishna. And without any further ado, I'll go ahead and wrap up. Don't forget, create your own ripple, and we'll talk to you soon.